Barbie.
Hey girl, hey!
In a Barbie world, life in plastic. It's fantastic. You
Hey,
can't touch my
guys.
hair.
Oh, don't do that to me, please.
Worked very hard. What is up,
Hi, bestie.
besties?
Guys, what is up, tubers?
What's up? What's up?
We missed you.
Like so much. It's been like what, a week?
A week? I know.
A week
It
too
seemed like
long.
longer. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
On this Barbie-inspired installment of today's episode of On Call Besties,
Ooh, not sponsored, by the way.
not
I wish
sponsored.
it was.
You know, all the damn marketing, they could just
Ooh,
slap our logo right
right.
on top.
Come on.
Slay. I mean, low-key, we're in the Barbie branding. Who did it first? Anyways, who are we?
Who are we, Jen? I am Kaylee Ann, also known as Kale, also known as your favorite person in the whole wide world, also known as the most humblest ever, also known as the most prettiest girl in the whole wide world, also known as, yes.
And I'm Jen. And we have a fun periodically episode for you guys today.
Ooh, yes we do.
Very exciting, very exciting.
Very exciting. Before we start, though, guys, we have some updates for you.
Yeah, let's get into
Not so much as an update, more of like, just want to keep the bestie gang informed on what's going on in our lives. So let me start by saying this. I hate doing laundry. I'll say it.
She does.
She
really does.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and I hate doing laundry. And I don't do laundry until all my underwear runs out. I'll say it.
Right.
So yesterday was that time.
Right.
And the last time I had done laundry was a month ago.
Right. Once a month.
The last time I did laundry, I was folding my clothes and I was putting them away, and I was like, there's a lot of clothes missing. Like,
yep.
And a lot of like expensive, like I don't buy expensive clothes often, right. But there were some expensive things missing. And I was like, what is happening?
Right.
So I had thought, this was my original theory, that somehow when tumbling in the washer, it had went behind it. But then I was looking for this very sweatshirt or hoodie, whatever. And I was like, there's no way all these clothes that are missing went behind the washer.
No.
So I took my little ass down to the laundry room, and I was putting a load into the dryers. So there's like a lot of dryers, and you have to like see if they're open, whatever. So I went to, one was open, and I went to go see, and guess whose clothes were in there? Mine.
How long, Kale? How long were those clothes in there?
They've been sitting in there since July 6th. And I went to go do laundry. Actually, no, since July on the dot. So July 8th. And I did laundry yesterday on August 8th. So a month on the day.
To the T.
Just sitting in my laundry room with all 1,000 million tenants in this building.
Yes.
So many clothes. All the clothes I thought were missing, found them, including this hoodie.
Right.
I was flabbergasted. I was embarrassed. I was astounded. I was confused because I was like, how could I have done that? Like,
because it was one thing. Like, she was saying she was missing like an item or two, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like maybe someone snatched it up.
Right. So maybe someone like saw it, or like they opened the dryer too soon. It fell out. They took it. They said, well, finders keepers.
Right.
But like once I tried to find this sweatshirt, I was like, there's a lot of
something's
shit missing.
Off. Right.
Like, and then once I was going through that said load that I found, there was a lot of shit I didn't even know was missing.
Right. Right.
Hence all underwears. I could go without laundry for a good like 2-3 months if I planned it correctly.
Right.
And that's where all my underwears were.
Yeah. They were hiding.
They were hiding.
They were like,
so yeah,
ready to be collected.
But like, how did nobody throw it away?
I mean, that's a nice thing. So at least you know there's an honor system in your building.
Right. Well, no, usually they'll send out like emails and be like, hey, like somebody come pick up like their laundry. You know what the bitches used to do though? They used to, if they were
I've seen that.
If there were no dryers available, they would take it out and put it on the table in the dryer.
And like, I've seen that.
Room. Right. They put a kibosh to that because bitches were like, don't fucking touch my shit.
Right. It's weird.
It's rude. Don't touch my stuff. Just wait. Like everybody else. Just wait. So they put a kibosh to that.
Okay.
They said don't touch people's items. You know, like if you have something in the dryer, like be like thinking about it and like don't forget about it. But yeah.
Right.
So that's my update. Another update. I watched Barbie yesterday. Jen did as well. Well, she watched it a couple days ago. But we both watched Barbie.
Jen, and we have thoughts.
Go ahead. You start.
I'll just say that I freaking loved it.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Like, I loved it.
What would you rate it out of 10 Barbies?
Out of 10 Barbies?
Yeah.
I think I'd give it a solid, like, 8.5 Barbies. So, like, a Barbie and a half. A Barbie and a half. Like, 8 Barbies and a half.
Like, the legs are the top because her legs are longer than her body.
How about 8 Barbies and, like, the little sister? Stacy, was that one?
Ooh,
there you go.
I don't know. Jen, I've come to realize, knows so much more about Barbies than I did. All these, like,
she
other
doesn't
Barbies.
Realize. I'm a Barbie stan.
I had, like, 10 different versions of stereotypical Barbie. Like, I didn't have all these other things, but we'll talk about that later.
Right. We'll get into that. But yeah, I really liked it.
I would give it a solid... I don't know. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay, wonderful. That's good.
Because, like, I liked it. I enjoyed the film. There was just some points that I was like, why?
Right.
Like, that was a choice.
Right.
And, like, I thought it was going to be more impactful than it was.
Right. Because I feel like the way people have hyped it.
Like, some people were talking about, like, oh, it's political. It's stupid. It's a stupid movie. It's just about girl stuff. And then some people are like, oh, my God, this is life-changing. Like, it really refined my thinking on life and, like, women and whatever. And then some people were like, it's a kids movie. And then I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think I would classify the Barbie movie as a kid movie, number one.
No, it's PG-13.
Yeah, so there's that. But I get what you mean. Like, what I liked about it is, like, I had no idea what it was going to be about.
Right.
And so going into it,
I had an idea. That's why I was a little disappointed because I only saw, like, the, like, sad moments on, like, TikTok and stuff.
Right. And
so I was like, okay, like, this is going to be, like, a moving movie. It's going to be, like, a thought piece.
Right.
Like, I'm going to have to think about things. But it wasn't. I don't know. I found myself, there was some, like, things that veered off of it that I was like, we could have put some other things in here.
I will say, like, there were a couple things that I was just like, I see it. You know what I mean? Like, I see it. I hear it. I'm here. But it just felt like it ran just a little bit too long. Like, I was like,
really? You know, this is, like, the first movie in a while that I didn't feel like it ran too long. Like,
No, I didn't mean the actual movie in total. I meant just certain scenes. Just felt like, I got it. Let's move on to the next scene. Like, I'm over it.
Like... What? It's been like almost a month. It's came out. Spoilers ahead.
Okay, spoiler alert. Disclaimer. Spoiler alert. First of all, we need to put a disclaimer in every episode.
Right.
But disclaimer for this one. Like, I thought America Ferrera's, like, monologue was really cute and inspiring. I love nice. It was wonderful. But then, like, towards the end, I was like, okay.
Yeah, when she was, like, snapping the Barbies out of it, I was like, we could have not done with it.
Yeah. I didn't, like, one or two and I'm good.
It kind of took away from, like,
what she just spoke about.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, we don't need to hear it every time you snap the Barbies out of it. Like, that I could have done without.
Right. Like, lure them in the car and they will get the under.
Take that scene and then we can continue with the Barbies and the Kens.
Right.
Another thing. Listen, I love me a musical. I really do. I didn't understand it.
No.
I didn't understand why he kept singing.
I was like, wait, is Barbie a musical? Because did I miss a memo or something? Right. Like, I'm so confused. It wasn't marketed as a musical.
No. And like I just didn't understand why he was the only one who was singing. Like if we were gonna bring music into it, why is he the only one singing? And there has to be something we're missing. Like there has to be a point. Why? I don't know. Maybe because it's like stereotypically like women break out into song.
Right. I don't know. Maybe. I did love the kind of like dichotomy of Barbie and Ken. That was really and how he's like neglected. It was. And it is true. I thought that was
very, very funny.
Right.
And I thought the way she talked about him, like when she was like, just go away. Like I thought that was so funny.
And the way he'd be like, can I come to your house tonight? And she's like, yes. And he's like, yes. And I'm like, yes. Relax. That would give me the ick. No, I think Barbie had the ick from Ken.
No, she did. And I think that was the point. That she was just so icked by him. She's like, God, like, get away.
Leave me alone. But he couldn't.
But I thought it was really funny when he went into the real world and he was like, yeah. I have
this is lit.
He's like, wait a minute. This is lit.
This is iconic. I loved it.
I thought that was so funny.
I loved it. I love that Barbie was like a matriarchy and like then it just kind of showed like you need not matriarchy and patriarchy, but it's like you need everybody. Everybody's got to be all hands on deck. Right. And that's really how we're going to be empowered to move forward. It's like no one's better than the other. It's just everyone has different views.
Right. There's people that can do this. Men can do this. Women can do this. Girls can do that also. Like it's just like we can all do equality.
Right.
You know?
Like just a concept. Whoa. It's almost like that's what feminism is. But like whatever. We're not ready for that conversation. But anyways, Barbie was cute. It was nice.
I liked it. I cried. Shocker.
Come on. The part with the mom or the that was a lot. Like I literally
the part that got me I cried in a couple sections. The part that got me was when Barbie was realizing that it wasn't the daughter's memories, but it was her, like the mom's memories. Oh. I cried. It's beautiful. What was another part? When like America Ferrera did her little monologue, I cried.
Yep.
When they did the montage of all the women, cried.
When Ruth came, tears and tears.
Yeah. When Ruth came, I cried because I was like, yes,
I see.
Like you were losing me there for a second,
right?
Because like I don't know, I just didn't see the point of like Will Ferrell and like all of that. I thought that was like because they really didn't pay attention to it. Because like, what was the point? Like he was trying to bring America Ferrera back, like.
Right.
I really didn't get that whole.
That's one thing that I will say. The Will Ferrell Mattel Big Dog pipeline kind of fell a little flat towards the end because it was like it felt like Mattel was making a jab at itself, but it didn't want to make too much of a jab toward be like, don't disrespect us. We're making fun of ourselves. Also,
it didn't make sense in the plotline because Barbie wasn't scared of Mattel.
No, nobody was. She loved them.
Nobody was scared of Mattel. Like they weren't like a scary piece. Not even America Ferrera was scared of Mattel. I mean, she was at one point, but like there was nothing that they were like in fear of them, which I think was the point. But it kind of like you said, it felt flat. Like it wasn't like
And then the end was like they were like, oh no, we're trying to get the Barbies back or whatever. It's like they can't stay for too long, whatever. And I'm like, so then you just come in. Right. But then it was like, what's the point of you? Why were you chasing Barbie then? If the whole point was for her to go back and she went back.
Well, they had to go. They had to go because America Ferrera's in there and the dog.
She can bring her ass back. Like,
well, that was the point. I guess they were trying to bring her back, but they really didn't. I don't know. It was just weird.
It was weird. That's the only thing I was like, you're here for what?
Right.
And then also,
I think in the beginning, like, yes, it made sense. Like, you know. Her realizing there are no women at Mattel. Like, what's going on?
Right. But and I love the messaging of like what the Barbies thought Barbies meant versus like what Barbies meant in the real world. And I'm like, wow, this is incredible.
Well, yeah, because I think it sheds light to like originally what Barbie was meant for.
Its intentions.
And like what it has become and like how women, I think, you know, a couple years ago when people were like, oh, Barbie is this, Barbie is that.
Right.
Like, unfit beauty standards, whatever.
Right. And I remember that.
Yeah.
And like, it's like two things can be true at once, because I'm like, and we'll get into Barbie. Like, Barbie meant everything to me. Like, I loved her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look like Barbie, babe. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not a little petite little white girl.
Right.
But I could still see like what she stood for, and she was a huge inspiration to me while I was growing up. And I think it's like, knowing the impression that it has on a child versus like what how it shifts as you grow older is very interesting.
Right. I mean, I think obviously representation matters.
Very
but I
much.
think like at the time, like of us growing up, you want a doll that looks like you got to pay $1,000 to go get American Girl doll, and like, and that's it. Like, that really wasn't what I was looking for.
Exactly.
But also, that's a frame of a child, not an adult.
Right.
Like, I was just like, I just want a doll.
Like, I don't even care. Majority of my Barbies were white, and like, I didn't even give a damn.
Right.
Until I gave a damn and be like, once I had a Barbie that looked like me, I was like, oh my God,
this
what
makes
a slay.
sense. Yeah.
I love her. But yeah, it's almost like. But you know what? Barbie was great. Barbie was grand.
I loved it. I
loved
cried.
her.
It was great. It was therapeutic. I loved her. Moving on.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we found the song of the summer.
Yes.
And if you're not really subscribed to Love Island, this isn't for you, I guess.
Right.
But they did a song. Like, they did like their talent night.
The talent show.
And our dear friend Whitney.
Yes.
And our acquaintance Ty.
Yeah.
They did a song. It's called It's Giving Bad Bitch.
Period.
And they're now that they're out of the villa, they're like recording it, and I'm so excited. It's all over my TikTok.
Because it's iconic.
Right.
Like, literally iconic. I remember watching the episode and rewinding it like 5 times. So I'm like, this song kind of slaps though. And then to know that like the rest of the world thinks so as well, I'm like, okay. I love that we've collectively come to this understanding that this song slaps. Somebody slap
It's good. It's just bars on bars on bars.
Right. And you know what? I love me a little UK rap. Drill. Some drill.
Dude, Jen sent me this song. It's not really UK rap, but like kind of. Drake doing like dance.
No, it is. It's drill. It's drill.
That was so good. Maybe that's the song of the summer.
The one with Central C. Yes. Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, that may be the song of the summer.
Right.
Watch out, look out for that.
Literally. And I just remembered too, not to like cut off the Barbie convo, but like bringing her back in just for like 14 seconds.
Right.
One thing I loved about the Barbie movie is knowing that Margot Robbie is obsessed with Love Island. Like,
yes.
we're obsessed with Love Island. And when they had the little ringtone, I screamed. Like, I screamed.
Yes.
I love it.
No, also, back to Barbie. When they were like, when she was like, I'm not pretty. And then they were like, don't cast Margot Robbie if you want that line. That was really funny.
Literally. I'm like, if Margot Robbie's not pretty.
Right, then what the fuck is this?
Right. Okay.
You know, thank you for bringing us back to Barbie, Jen.
Yeah.
Because it brings us into our topic of today. Male actors that freak us the freak out.
And you know what the Barbie movie had?
Two of them. Number ones.
So go ahead, share who's your number one.
Well, no, you share, because mine's the number 2 in the movie, so you can share your number one.
Okay, this is for years. I have to like come back. For years, this actor has just freaked me out. I can't really describe what it is. I don't. I can't. I just can't put it into words.
Well, except for a couple we can explain, but like most of them are like, it's just a vibe.
Something about them. I can't explain it.
I haven't got the words. Shout out to my friend Tom.
Period. But one of the male actors that creeps me out the most is Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
How did I watch this film?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I honestly don't know how you did. Because
I think I just like disassociated.
Because like he doesn't really freak me out, but like I got the ick multiple times from him.
Yeah, something about him, I don't know. And maybe it's like I don't love The Notebook like everyone and their mom. I don't all the movies he's done like not for me. That's not my, cup of tea whatever.
Right.
Just it's him. Like I can't do it. There's
You're
just a
saying
lot of
if
actors.
The Notebook had somebody else,
I still wouldn't like it because I don't really like Nicholas Sparks adaptations. Besides Safe Haven, that's the best one.
That's the worst one.
What?
Absolutely cool. No,
I love
agreed
it
upon by all people.
And no, not all people.
Yes, all people.
Your people, not
Look
my
at the
people.
forums. Look at the forums.
I don't care about the forums. I care about
rankings.
Me. I love that film, and I won't watch any of the other ones. So, besides that one, no, I can't do it, babe.
Whatever.
But yeah, okay, but yeah, let's get into yours.
Mine, Michael Cera.
How ironic, the right hand man.
Michael Cera. First of all, I thought his last name was spelled Sara. Sarah.
No.
There's something about him. I think it's his eyes. His eyes are just dead. There's nothing behind them. They're soulless. That really freaks me out. Like, I don't know. I think
I can understand.
What really did him in was when he did that interview with the Jersey Shore. And
I've never seen that.
No?
No.
He didn't. Like, he interviewed the Jersey Shore cast, and then he made Pauly D give him a blowout. And after that, I
scarred.
Said, no, thank you. Insert a picture here of Michael Cera with a blowout. I was scared. And it's just, again, it's his eyes. They just freak me out. Like, I look at him and I'm like, there's not a person inside of that body. I don't know. I
think for me, something just off-putting about him in general.
And his voice, like,
he's his shoulders. No, I don't know. There's something. He
kind of looks like a frog. I don't know. It creeps me out.
And he's also like the movies and films that he usually does, whatever. Not really my cup of tea. Like,
right, stupid movies, stupid comedies. No, I hate stupid comedies. Like, just like clearly their audience is men. Like,
but they're like indie. They're like indie stupid comedy.
Stupid comedies like. All of the Step Brothers stupid comedy. Napoleon Dynamite.
I love Step Brothers. I've never seen that one.
Stupid comedy. What's another one?
What's the other one?
All of the freaking the ones that they're in Vegas and they get
Super
drunk.
Bad.
Super bad. Stupid comedy. Juno.
You hate The Hangover?
All of them. I think they're so dumb. I think they're stupid comedies.
I love The Hangover. I love We're the Millers. One of my favorite movies in the world.
Dumb movie.
Horrible Bosses, iconic.
No.
Slay. I love a comedy. I like
comedy. I don't like stupid comedy where the joke is so.
Clearly, everything is stupid.
No, not everything is stupid.
What's a good comedy then?
I can't think of one right now at the top of my head.
Okay, so you don't like them.
I just don't like it where like the joke is that like a blowjob or a fart joke or like I'm just a stupid guy and I stink and I drink beer and I like I like to suck. I like girls sucking my dick. Like, that's just stupid. Stupid comedies.
I love a stupid comedy.
I love hate
a stupid comedy. What's
just because it's like it's so easy. Like, oh, there's a blonde bimbo who's gonna suck this guy's dick, and that's really the only plot line. I hate it.
The Hangover is classic. I think it's so good. You need to rewatch that.
Hot Tub Time Machine. Stupid comedy.
I've never seen that. See, I feel like a stupid comedy and a regular comedy, like, you're getting them muddled with one another. No. Like, I could see Hot Tub Time Machine and like
stupid comedy.
What's the other one? I can't think of it. The other Michael Cera. What's a popular Michael Cera one? The main Superbad? Is that it?
I don't know.
But see, I would classify it as like an indie comedy. Like, it's stupid. Niche. They have like a cult following.
Any movie where like Seth Rogen and
I love Seth Rogen.
No, he's on my list too. Creeps me out.
But then again, I think I just love all those like mediocre white
when they're all in a movie together. I
love it.
Dumb.
For me,
you know, it's a good comedy. Best. Any Adam Sandler movie. I like Adam Sandler.
Oh, I love Adam Sandler. I know.
Like The Waterboy.
Whatever.
That's not a stupid comedy.
I don't know that one. I don't think I ever watched that one.
That's the one where he has like a lisp.
I watched Big Daddy. Love that one.
I've never seen that one. I don't know what that is.
The one with the Sprouse twins as a little one.
Never seen it.
What's the one? The Family.
The Family Grown-Ups.
Eso mismo. I love that one. There was so many family ones we could have done. My favorite Adam Sandler movie ever in my life. Just Go With It. I could watch that every single day. I love it.
That kind of falls short for me. Moving on.
What would you say is your favorite?
My favorite Adam Sandler movie? Probably Waterboy. If I had to choose one. Okay, number 2 on our list of male actors that freak us to freak out.
How did we get there?
I don't know. Number 2, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Sorry to our Marvel fans.
Agreed. You know what? Especially, honestly...
It's his mouth for me. The mouth, his laugh is kind of creepy. Again, he has kind of dead eyes. His head looks like a peanut. I don't know.
Something about him is just off. And honestly, like, I feel like any character he does or whatever, like, I can't really, like, get into it.
No.
Because I'm out. Like, I'm so out. Like,
even when he, like, when they brought him in as the Falcon, I was like...
That's the one. I was like, what bird was he again?
Falcon.
I didn't like him as it. I'm sorry.
Like,
Unpopular opinion. I didn't like it. And, like, when they did the Falcon Winter Soldier, whatever...
I couldn't get into it, but I watched it because I forced myself to watch all of the Marvel
shows.
Things.
Right.
No, all of them. Like, I started from the beginning. Remember? During
I
COVID?
Remember. No. He was on a mission.
I started all of them. I was like, I'm going to watch every single one because I want it to make sense.
Right.
And it does. Am I behind again? Absolutely. But
when I tell you, I went to the movie theater and I was like, they're making another one? I've missed 7. What? The one with Captain Marvel. And the lady from WandaVision, the black lady from WandaVision. They're doing a movie together.
Captain Marvel 2.
I didn't watch 1 because boring. Yeah, so boring.
I don't like her. But we can talk when we talk about actors that we don't like. We can talk about her.
But yeah, Anthony Mackie, Anthony Mackie.
Sorry,
something's off over there. Next up.
This one's we're gonna get canceled for this one. I know it. I can feel it in my bones.
Tom Hanks. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I know that he is beloved. I know that I just don't see it, guys. I'm sorry. I think
he gives
creepy.
Me creepy uncle vibes. You know what I mean?
Like he just touches you a little too low on your body. Like
I don't know. It's giving
I don't like it.
He's the uncle that's gonna give you like extra long hugs. You know what I mean?
And like rubs your back.
Like it.
I don't like it.
Something about Tom Hanks freaks me the fuck out. I'm so sorry.
He does. He just gives. And when all those like pedo allegations came out, like
and I was like, nothing surprising to me here. Sorry. But yeah. Just not the vibe.
He creeps me out. If I were to see him in a room, like I would definitely run the other way. Like,
I'm not going to say hi or nothing.
No, I would send somebody to go get an autograph for me just to sell it. But like other than that, like I really don't see anything else coming from the relationship.
And I honestly like I don't know any. I don't think I've seen like many Tom Hanks movies. I've never even seen Forrest Gump, even though it was always on ABC Family.
I've seen all of his movies. I just don't.
The one, what's the one where the pilot and the other one?
Oh, Sully?
No, I think it was Sully. The one that
he was the guy that landed in the Hudson
in the water. Yes, damn. And then the other one, that one, and the Castaway.
Castaway, I like.
I never seen that one.
Well said.
I'm the captain now. Is he in that one?
I think that's.
Or is that another white man?
Who is that movie?
No way. That's one when the boat got taken.
I'm Googling.
I'm the captain now.
Who's in that movie?
It was a bunch of like first time actors.
Yeah, it is Tom Hanks. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god, she knows things.
Se llama Captain Phillips.
He loves to play a captain. There it is. I got it. People, I got it. Just Kink, kink, kink. Click. Someone just grabbed the file. When an actor pigeonholes themselves to savior roles only, there's something a little dicey about that.
Nobody in the Marvel universe you can like.
No, but they do other jobs. Do you get what I mean? All of his movies, he's a savior. He's a captain. He's the main dude. He's the one saving everybody all the time. Like, you don't diversify the portfolio a little bit? Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I think you got a point. Because, like, even look
it's
at
giving
Toy
white
Story.
savior complex. I don't like it. Yeah.
Look at Toy Story. Woody, the worst.
One day we'll get into my disdain for Toy Story. I don't like it. I hate Toy Story.
Of him.
Not even just him. I don't like the story. I know. Cancel me. Go ahead. I don't care. I don't like Toy Story at all. One of the worst.
I hate Toy Story. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite, but like if it came on, I'm not going to take it off.
And like the little bully, he's scary with the teeth. Anyways,
like 10 minutes of the second film.
It doesn't. It was enough to scar me. I didn't like it.
Next
but yeah.
on our list.
Next on the chopping block.
I'm sorry if we offended you. Next up, Ben Affleck. That one, I think everybody can agree. If you didn't think of one, and we just said Ben Affleck, I'm sure everybody was like, "Oh,
yeah, that one." Okay. Something about him off.
No,
like,
everything
so
about
off.
him. One, he's weird. Two, insert a picture of the Falcon or whatever the
Batman. He was Batman.
The Phoenix on his back.
That's so cringe.
That's so scary.
That's so...
when he was on Raya and remember, and he sent that video to the girl that's like, "It's me, like, stop it."
I just remembered another one that we didn't add on the list.
Which one? Say it now.
That will be honorable mention at the end. Okay. I won't forget it.
Okay.
Clip. But yeah, Ben Affleck. No.
This is the thing that bothers me. Like, again, I know I talked shit about J-Lo last episode or a couple episodes ago, whatever. But I really do love J-Lo. Like, she's my heart. If someone were going to play my mother in a film, well, not my mother, but like
an aunt.
I don't have one of those, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she was a story about my life, she would be in it. Right. And I love her. This is the thing. When people go back to their exes, they're like, "Oh, she's a dumb bitch. Why would she do that? Like, this guy's only gonna hurt her." When J-Lo went back to Ben,
everyone,
"Oh my god, I love Story. I love
Bennifer."
Do you not remember how this man dogged you the fuck out?
It's giving Chloe.
It's worse almost because this man, they were engaged.
No, and then he spewed some like crazy stuff about her.
So they broke up because he fell in love with Jennifer. Another Jennifer, by the way.
Come on, bro.
And then he said it was love at first sight. You mean the love at first sight when you were engaged to Jennifer Lopez?
Okay.
That's weird.
Okay.
So, and then they got married on a plantation. It's just weird. Now she's coming out with like an alcohol line, but he's...
What?
He's like an alcoholic, like a recovering alcoholic. Like, it just gives tone deaf. It gives what is happening. It's giving.
She also had a skincare line, and I'm like, please, can we stop with the skin? Can we stop with the celebrity skin stuff? Right, because stop selling me stuff. I don't want it.
I use this every day, and now I look like, no, bitch. You have a personal esthetician in your home
that comes every 3 days. Yes, your skin looks glowing and amazing.
Of course. If I had the money that Jennifer Lopez has, of course I would look like that at whatever age she is.
And for her to be like, yeah, I just put olive oil on my face or whatever the hell. Girl,
if you don't
buy, if you're not selling me a bottle of olive oil, then don't do your skincare line. Get out of my face. Like Scarlett Johansson is a skincare line.
But that's what I'm saying. It's so tone deaf that she's doing the alcohol line because she's publicly said, I don't drink. It's like when Alicia Keys did the makeup line. Why? Alicia
No,
Keys,
she did skincare, and that made sense.
It was
she
like
did skincare.
it was like makeup, and then
I thought it was skincare.
No, it was like an eyeshadow palette or something like that, or maybe she did skincare too. But they were like, "Why is Alicia Keys doing makeup? She doesn't wear makeup."
Wear it. Well, I feel like for Alicia Keys doing skincare, that makes sense because she don't wear makeup.
Alicia, but I think it really was like a makeup thing.
Well, if she did that, that's dumb. But then I could see the same thing about like when Rihanna came out with Fenty, everyone's like, why the hell would we like Rihanna does she's not known for makeup and blah 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 blah. But Rihanna's a whole separate story. Like she changed the makeup industry. So
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. You're gonna come at me with something.
Do something.
Right. Rihanna didn't really wear makeup, doesn't make sense. But she diversified makeup standards as we know today.
Right. Like she did that. So then it's like you guys all sending me the same 4 serums and just slapping different logos on top, not gonna do anything. So stop it.
Like Ariana Grande with her makeup. I don't get it. I've never tried REM Beauty. I've never heard.
I want to try the eyeliner. I know the eyeliner's good. That's all I've heard.
You know what I want to try? I want to try Rare. That's another one that when it came out, I was like, that doesn't make sense.
But she was diversifying the industry as well. Like her bottles and stuff were shaped differently to help people that have inaccessibilities and whatever. Yeah. So it was like, that's cool. Like you're changing the industry some way.
I guess when it just gives collab.
Or when it gives, I just want to slap my name on this so I can make some extra bucks. Weird. Why does Hailey Bieber have a skincare line? What's going on? Like,
I don't understand.
Nobody else.
We'll talk about her later.
Moving on. Oh yeah, she will definitely be brought up.
Last but not least, Jacob Elordi.
Yeah, bye.
And listen, Jen doesn't like him for a lot of reasons, but especially because of him in Euphoria.
Yeah,
I just don't like him as a person. I think he's very, very gigantor. Like he's so tall. Like,
the tallness is really what freaks me out.
If I were to see that man in person, like I would look like this. Like
he's 3 of you on like stacked.
He's scary tall, and he like slouches. He kind of gives. I have a very specific memory coming to the forefront of my brain, but I don't know what it is.
Like Slender Man or something?
No, it's like a tree. Is it like the trees from Bridge to Terabithia? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Wait, why do I know exactly what you're talking? Is it the tree that does it move?
Yeah, and it like talks, and he's like.
Wait, I can. Is it the tree from Pocahontas?
No, it's like a walking tree. I think it's from Bridge to Terabithia. I think that's what's coming to my brain right now.
What happened to Anna Sophia Robb? Where is she?
I thought she died.
She definitely didn't. You know what?
So when I think of Jacob Elordi, I think of the Bridge to Terabithia tree monster. And if you don't know what I'm looking at, here you go. It's just awkward and weird and creeps me out. And it's like, why are you walking around? And he gives like, I smell your hair when you walk by. Like I smell the top of your head.
Feeling it.
Like that's what he gives.
Ew. I hated that you just did that. He definitely gives sniffing fingers vibes.
He's like he'll touch a certain part of his body and go,
no, I don't like that. Yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like something about him is very off, and I just no thank you. No thanks. Sorry. And my honorable mention.
Ooh.
I can't believe we forgot this one. Like literally can't believe it.
I don't even know this one, guys. I'm scared.
You ready?
Yeah.
Noah Centineo.
That man. What?
My heart just started racing. I'm
scared.
The Snapchat video. That's all I have to say.
If you don't know, I'm not going to say it on live.
I'm not going to. No.
My mother watches this.
It's already too much. We're already doing too much. That will send us overboard.
If you don't know what we're talking about, look up Noah Centineo.
Airport Snapchat video.
Yeah.
The fact that he was in an airport. He was in a public collecting
space.
The bags. Baggage claim. Saying what he said.
My question is, where was that directed to? was that leaked, or did he just put that on his story? Like, I don't know. Here in our house,
it was leaked.
We call him Noah Scented Mayo because he looks like he smells like mayo.
Centennial.
Centennial.
Noah Centeno.
Centeno.
He is terrifying. And I remember.
And he's not a good actor at
when
all.
he came on the scene, though, it was a completely different. He's a case study on his own. Because when he came on to like when he was really popping off with the Netflix movies, To All the Boys I Love, the first one.
But he was hated from the jump because
he was loved first. He was loved first.
He was hated. No, he was hated first because he replaced what's his face?
Jake T.
in
Austin.
The Fosters.
But we forgot about that. We forgot that The Fosters, that's a whole nother show, but moving on. Forgot he existed, but when he came on with To All the Boys I Love before, he was beloved. He did 12 other Netflix movies
that didn't make sense.
beloved. And I think what killed it for me was the movie Sunscreen, whatever. I watched that and I was like, yeah, look it up.
You're like, no, it's called SPF.
There it is. SPF 18 Sunscreen. That was the worst film I've ever seen.
No, it is
Sunscreen. Is SPF not sunscreen? There you go. That movie was horrible. And then he made 2 movies that were exactly the same. Swiped and the other one. One of them was filmed on FAU's campus.
Swiped. It was filmed. No, it was like a combo fried rice. It was filmed at Palm Beach State and at FAU. And if nothing screams low budget more than that, I don't know what.
I don't know what to tell you.
And one of the scenes was filmed at like the Palm Beach Gardens, not the Palm Beach Gardens Mall. You know, like where the Texas de Brazil is.
Yeah,
right there.
No,
I studied that film. I watched that film twice. Once because like I watched it and I was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Right.
Two, because I kept showing people, and so I've seen it like 5 times.
She does a play-by-play.
So I know which each scene, like where they are.
She was a location scout for the film.
Clearly. It was such a bad movie. The script, the everything was just
the acting.
The lack of
emphasis on lack. So that closes out the chapter of men. I feel like I need a cleanse or something to get all of those men out of my head. Like, I'm scared.
Let me give you a cleanse. Let's go back to Mattel.
Thank you. Palette cleanser.
So to jump back into the Mattel, I heard that they're gonna come out with a lot of different Mattel-ish movies.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm choking.
Oh.
First being Uno. They're gonna come out with like an Uno movie. And they're gonna come out with like a Magic 8-Ball movie.
I saw they're gonna do Hot Wheels.
That's another one.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, are these movies, obviously clearly with the Barbie movie it's not what we thought it was gonna be. So like I'm thinking all these films, I'm like, oh, it's the origin story, but it's like I actually don't know the origin story for any of those. So I would actually be intrigued to know them.
Well, what I'm intrigued to know is now I kind of want to go grab my Uno cards and know the rules of the game.
Have you guys ever read the instructions of Uno? Like actually read them? Because it will astound you.
A disclaimer: I'm really bad at rules of the games. I'm a visual learner, and so if you guys ever invite me to a game night, a party with games, you cannot just sit there and explain the rules. Playing. You can't be like, rule number 1, you have to do this, and then you do this. I'm looking at you. I'm not listening. I don't understand a word you're saying to me. That doesn't make sense. How am I going to know that the Super 8 card does this? I don't know. I've never seen the Super 8 card. How do I know what it does? I had a friend in growing up, and we would like go to game nights frequently.
Right.
And they would be explaining the rules to me, and my friend would go, "She's not listening." Like, and then she would go like this, and she'd be like, "So you have to do this. This is this card." And I'm like, "Okay, thank you."
Got it,
because
thank you.
I don't understand.
Right.
So
but
no,
Uno
I've
is
never
read
the Uno cards.
Very interesting. So recently I got like a hankering to play Uno.
Not
So I bought
hankering.
I really did. I was like, I want to play Uno. And I bought a deck on Amazon during Prime Day. So shout out to Amazon, sponsor us.
You didn't just have a deck of cards in your house?
No.
That was the first thing I did. When I moved out of my parents' house, I was like, I need to buy games in case friends come to my house. Because, you know, I love to host a party.
Board games on board games.
I don't have board
have
games.
a single
I have cards.
I don't have anything. I have playing cards. That's it.
I have playing cards. I have Uno. I have a bunch of different games.
I do now.
Not Twister. ¿Cómo se llama? Taboo.
Mm-mm.
You know Taboo.
I've only ever played Taboo at your house.
Right. It's a great game.
It is great. Only time I played it. But anyways, I don't got no games, right? So I bought these games. I bought this deck of Uno cards. And I was playing it with my roomie. Shout out Yoli. And we were putting down, she put down like a +2. Like, let's say a green +2. And then I put down like a blue +2. And then she put down a +4. And I was like, whoa. Like, you can't do that. She's like, yes, I can. It's a wild card. I'm like, no, but we're doing +2s right now. You can't just slap a 4 on top. That's not how it works. They have to match.
Right. If she put down a wild card, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Because the wild card is anything.
But it still wouldn't work because it's like someone has to collect the +4 now. And if you don't have another +4 to put on top, it's your ass collecting it. So then we were looking at each other and I'm like, that's not how you play. And she's like, that's not how I play. And I'm like, I don't play like that. So we're like, okay, let's figure out how to actually play this.
Let's go to the rules.
You guys. I wish I never looked at those things. And I honestly will never implement them. Apparently, in the Uno game, if you have a +4, we completely disregarded our debacle because we were so like, what? If you have a +4 card and you put it down, apparently the color that you're supposed to pick, you cannot have in your deck.
That seems wrong though.
And then wait. And then if the person across you suspects that you might have, let's say you have like 2 red cards and you say, oh, next color is red. And they suspect that you have a red card. It's either they swap hands with you or you collect more cards. Yeah.
What?
And I was like,
but the whole point of that card is that it's an advantage.
Right. But apparently it's like, not really. The main advantage card you can have, I guess, is like a wild card. But apparently if you have a +4 wild card, any of the wild cards, you're not supposed to have whatever color you're putting out there. And I'm like, why would I pick a color that I don't have? How am I going to win?
Exactly.
But I guess that's the whole point, is to catch them. So, read the Uno. It's crazy. And the way I play Uno, we stack over here, okay?
Hey, if I have 4 4s.
Yeah,
all different
whatever
colors,
color.
A 4 red, a 4 yellow, a 4 blue, a 4 green, we're going out.
It's gone. If I have +2, you have +2, I have +2, we're going to keep going until we got no more +2s and and the last person collects everything. Sorry. Right.
I don't like that rule though.
Why?
I play like that, but I don't like that rule because I'm always the one that gets fucked with the +20. And I don't like it.
But yeah, very interesting. Everyone plays Uno
up
differently.
Until the age of like 20, in my house growing up, we didn't have to say Uno.
Really?
No, I've never. And I went to a party once and we played Uno, and I had 1 card, and they're like,
but you didn't say it.
And they caught me, and I was like, they're like, okay, now you have to grab whatever, and I was like,
right,
why?
It's literally called Uno.
You didn't say Uno, and I said, why do I have to? You know, I have 1 card. Why do I have to say that?
That's a bit redundant.
Right. I have 1 card. Why do I have to shout it to the rooftops that I have 1 card? That seems kind of boisterous and obnoxious. Like, I have 1 card.
That's the whole point.
That seems rude.
It is rude. That's why you do it.
Well,
shout out to Uno.
Shout out to
Uno. Everyone plays Uno differently.
Right.
If you guys play Uno differently, let us know. What are some crazy rules that you guys got?
What are your house rules when it comes to Uno?
Because
yeah, because we're all playing the different game. But every time I play Uno, I'm like, okay, what are your rules? Because I'm not trying to step on no toes here.
Right. You have to lay that out from the beginning.
From the jump.
Like dietary restrictions.
Right.
Like,
anytime
is anyone here allergic to nuts?
Right. Anybody allergic to +2s? What's going on here? What's your rules? Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, going from one of our beloved games,
right.
What was one of your favorite toys growing up?
So I had a couple. But I think the one that I really enjoyed, this was like not later, but like I was still in elementary school. Whatever.
Right.
I had a VTech. Insert picture here. It was basically like a game console, but it was like kid games. And it was like a little joystick, and you would play games on the VTech, and you can buy different games. It was really fun. Another one I had a Baby Alive. And this Baby Alive,
a baby so
I'll show the picture here, and I'll just give you a pause to soak in what she looks like. Her name was Amanda in my house because the only baby I knew to exist was Amanda. And you know, if you listen to this, I don't even know if Amanda listens to this, but she's like my cousin. And she was the only baby I knew. So obviously my baby had to be Amanda because that's the only baby I knew.
Right.
Amanda was so creepy. Not the girl, the doll.
And thank you for clarifying.
I loved her at first because it was like, you know, you take care of the baby, you change the baby's diaper.
Right.
And I loved her. One day, she got a little on my nerves. She kept asking, Mommy. I said, girl, I just want to play my damn toys. I want to watch TV. Leave me alone. Right. I didn't subscribe to be a mother at the age of 5. Okay? I don't want it.
Baby doll, fun.
So I put her away, and she kept calling me, Mommy. So I took out her batteries because I was sick of her.
Right.
I put her in my closet. I was sitting on my bed, and I hear, Mommy, from the closet.
No. You're done.
There was no batteries in there. No
You're
batteries.
Done.
So I told my parents, and they're like, you're lying. And I'm like, why would I lie about this?
Right.
They didn't believe me. She did it again. No batteries. When I'm telling you, I checked. I didn't know how batteries worked at the time. So I checked the prongs to see, like, maybe if I press on the prongs. You know what I'm talking about? Like in a battery pack. How there's like the plus and the minus side.
Yeah.
I pressed on the prongs to see, like, maybe it was like stuck in there. So like it thought there was a battery. No. She was possessed.
You know what I just clicked?
This baby thought that I was its mother. And I was not about it.
Do you think the ghost that has been following you is a ghost of Amanda?
The ghost of my life is Amanda?
Yes.
Guys.
And she's punishing you for leaving her.
She is punishing me for being such a bad mom. Oh my God.
It's been Amanda this whole time.
It's Amanda. Guys, I have a ghost that follows me. And
anytime Kale would go home, and I've seen it.
No,
I kid you not.
When I was in high school, there was a period of time where I would wake up at 3 a.m. on the dot.
Mm-mm.
And then I like Googled it, like, why is this happening? Sorry, my dog's getting tangled in my mic. I Googled, like, why is that happening? They're like, well, that's like the witching hour. It's 3 a.m. And so, like, a lot of, like, the portal opens, and that's when a lot of spirits will come through at 3 a.m. And so, but then one morning I woke up at 3 a.m. and I saw this figure standing by my door.
Mm-mm.
And of course, I was like, I rebuke you in the name of the Lord. I'm a child of God. You can't touch me. Like, you cannot, like, possess me. I'm a child of the Lord. And then it went away. But when I lived in Tallahassee, I had the ghost came back.
Yeah.
One of the times I went back home, it came home with me.
Yeah.
And it would, like, play with the strings on my light and, like, clink against the glass of the light. And I told him, like, yo, you gotta cut that.
You gotta go.
And then I started getting bruises again.
Yep.
Like, I would wake up covered in bruises. Like, and I'm very clumsy, so, like, bruises are common.
No, but like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
You would have, like, on 4
my
legs.
On my legs. Like, places, like, there's no way I could have bumped into anything.
No.
Because, like, that's just not possible. Like, there's no way I can manufacture my body like that to get a bruise.
Right.
Just weird.
With enough force to bruise yourself.
Yeah.
No, I think it's Amanda.
And she's here because and then one time me and my dog were sitting on the couch. Luna looks up and she like sees something and starts barking, like goes to my bedroom and starts barking at it.
No.
So, Amanda, I rebuke you if you're here.
Be gone. Be gone.
And she did it to the light the other day. And I told her, yo, the fan was not on. And I said, now you're being ridiculous. Cut it out.
She just wants
my little baby girl, Amanda. My baby alive. She do be alive.
She's alive. Still.
Yeah. Another toy I had the password journal.
Period.
That one I had to break because I forgot the password. And
very
it wouldn't let me in.
Fashion.
So I had to like break it open because it wouldn't let me. So it didn't work as a password journal after like the second time because I forgot the password. Yeah.
Crazy.
This was not a toy, but I would play in it. It was like a Barbie tent, like a house, but it was basically just PVC pipe. Hello, PVC pipe with a tarp on top. Like just like a frame, and then you put the tarp on top. And I would that would be like my reading corner.
Right. That's cute though.
Yeah, I loved her. What about
Barbie?
You, Jen?
So you just saying the baby alive story, I just remembered growing up when I was like little, I had a life-size doll, but the doll was taller than me. Yes.
That's like scary.
Just wait. I had a plastic life-size doll. I remember. I was like, I must have been like 3 or 4, something like that. And I'd play with it, blah, blah, blah. We would like, have a little tea parties, whatever. Like, and at the time, this was like during the period of me being an only child. Mm-hmm. So like, that was like my bestie. And I was like my, like my friend, like whatever. But I had a routine every night, every single night. I had a separate room and my parents lived in their room, obviously. Okay, cool. Okay. At night, my parents would go, tuck me into bed. But actually, the day would be over. Mm-hmm. So playtime's over. I would put the life-size doll in the closet, close it up, time to go to bed. Then my parents would come in, put me to sleep, read me a little story, go to sleep. Okay, good night.
Your parents read you stories?
Yeah.
Never happened.
I kid you not.
For me.
20, 30, 40 minutes later, I'm paralyzed in my bed because I see the light from the window from the moon would shine onto my closet and the outline of my life-size doll would be on the bottom. And I was like, there's someone in the closet. Me not remembering, I put it there.
She was a big bitch.
Right. So every night, like clockwork, like you guys don't, like clockwork, I'd be like, oh my God, there's someone here. There's someone in here. And I would run to my parents' room crying my eyes. I'm like, there's a ghost in my room, like freaking out. And then I would sleep with my parents in their room. And I did that for like a year. Like that's clockwork. Cute.
I slept in my parents' bed till I
was
7 years old.
No, I still slept in their room after that.
No, every night. I had my own room. I never slept in that bed ever. I slept with my parents until my brother was born.
See, no.
For me, even then, they put a bed in their room. So I still slept in their bed for a while. Well, not in their bed, but like in the room.
In the room. Like, hey guys.
I would not sleep in that room.
I get it though. Like, rooms are so
it was like
big.
A thing. My parents did that on purpose. There was like co-sleeping or something like that.
Right.
But I slept in
just
their bed.
think I was just scared. Any night I was scared, I'd just be like, you guys.
Well, yeah. When they would try to put me in my room, I'd be like, absolutely no way.
That's not happening.
We have a thing going on. Hello, I'm gonna sleep here.
Like, let's be friggin' for real.
Yeah.
But anyways, other toys that I had, I will get into like my Barbie. Like that'll be the last thing I'll talk about. But I remember having an iDog speaker. That was later in life. But that thing would just like hit the wall and just like redirect and just with the ears like flapping.
Mine broke. Like you had to like the cord was so little, but you had to like move it in a certain way so that it could play. So it really wasn't a speaker anymore. It was just me holding the dog and the phone and like the iPod and like I had to like maneuver it.
Literally. But my main set of toys, I was a Barbie girl, like a
I had Barbies
Barbie
too.
stan.
I had
No,
Barbies
but
and
like
Bratz.
mainly Barbie girl. I had the Barbie head where you could do her hair, but then her hair got
I had the Barbie
matted.
head with the hands.
Right. I just had the head, and it came with like little barrettes and stuff. But then like I remember I would do some crazy things to that hair because after a while it's plastic.
Right.
It would mat at the bottom. So then you have to cut it off.
Cut it.
I remember like putting hair product in it to like keep it lotion, anything. Because I'm like, girl, it's dry.
I used to like, yeah, I would wet her hair to comb it because that's how I do my hair. It's the only way I knew how. A lot of conditioner.
When the comb, you would put the comb and it would just be halfway because it can't go down.
I wouldn't use that brush. I would use my own brushes. But I remember I didn't like to brush her hair that much because when you would brush it too hard, the hair would come out.
Exactly.
And then I didn't like having, because obviously I use my own hairbrushes. I didn't like having blonde hair with my in my brush. I thought that was so gross. But I never cleaned my brushes. So I was like, ew,
this is so annoying.
Barbie hair with my hair. It's so gross.
But also, why do they make the combs literally this big? Like
they were like the comb I used to slick down my hair. It wasn't even a real brush.
It was bad. But I had a lot of Barbies. I was a Barbie. I played with Barbies until very late, I guess. I found out today. But I played Barbies until like I was literally middle school, like 8th grade. Like I loved it. I love Barbie. I had Nikki. I had a couple basic Barbies.
I don't know any of these chicks.
That's why I was like living during the Barbie movie because I'm like, oh my god, I remember her and I remember her. Like
I just had 12,000 versions. I don't honestly think I had a couple Barbies, but I think the rest were like Kmart brand or like Walmart brand. Like I don't think I had like actual Barbies.
I had actual Barbie like 3, but then a couple of those as well, where the legs were like they were plastic.
You could bend them.
It was so bad.
Well, because that would be the gift. Remember when like your relatives would ask you like, "Are you do you like pink or purple? Do you like pink or purple?" And then they would give you a Barbie with pink or purple clothes. Right. I always said purple. I was a purple girl.
I'm pink always and forever.
But now I'm a pink girl. So
right.
What were you guys? Were you a pink or purple girl?
Or purple.
Or a pink or purple boy? I don't know.
I feel like purple can go to pink, but it's very hard for a pink to go to purple.
Yeah, a pink will not become a purple girl.
Right.
If you are a pink girl, you are a pink girl through and through.
Right.
But a purple girl can be a pink girl.
Absolutely. They're more versatile.
Let's I also had these random McDonald's toys that I loved with my whole heart. Especially, remember when McDonald's did that promo of the dogs? And it was like, they were like close up. They had like the big nose. You know what I'm talking about.
Maybe. Insert picture here.
You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I had a lot of McDonald's toys. I had one that it was like a little doll, but it was like, what's her name? Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. I fucked that girl up. She was weird Barbie. Like I cut her hair because she had curly hair and I brushed it and then it got weird and poofy and it didn't go back. Like I tried wetting it, but it just never went back. And yeah.
I would customize my Barbies a lot too. So I'd watch on YouTube, literally, that's why
with the acetone?
No, not the acetone. I tried that once and she had no face.
She melted off.
It was bad. Slender Man. Some of my Barbies ended up being Slender Man, but there was a way to like fix their hair. Like you would put it in hot water. So like all my Barbies that had jacked up hair, like suddenly got like their silky tresses back. And I was like, I'm like a magician. I think I used to make my Barbies like clothes too, because you know I went through like my little fashion design stint.
She did
at a young age. So I was a Barbie girl, and
I was a fashion designer for a while.
Yeah,
I had whole notebooks of outfits. I wish I could find those notebooks of all my designs.
They're probably a sleigh. Honestly.
They all look the same, probably. Like she's not very creative, but hi, Luna.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hey, girl. Hey.
It's a hi, shorty. It's a paw.
Hey, girl. Hey.
That was my dog, Luna. Oh. You saying hi to my friends?
Hi. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
But yeah, I feel like everyone, I remember my parents bought me like this contraption that was like a book, but then it had like a little light at the end and then a bunch of like silhouettes on a piece of paper. So, and then these films. So then you would put the film like in the light and it would project like a dress and then you would sketch it out onto the.
That's cool.
It was so cool. And I was like, okay, period.
That's really cool. I didn't have anything.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of the toys, I don't like, it was really hard to try to remember what toys I had.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I was just like very crafty as a kid. Right. So
well, like, you made a lot of the Capri Sun wallets.
Oh, duct tape. I was a duct tape girl.
She was a duct tape girl.
Tape. Oh my god, duct tape everything.
The little keychains.
Oh my god, yes. Anything with string, I was in that.
I remember I was in that bag for a while. But Jennifer would always have to start them for me. Right. So every time I saw her at church once a week, twice a week, I would like bring a bunch of string and like get like, okay, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking these colors. Start it.
Am I gonna get back in my Chinese staircase era?
It's kind of
that
fun.
Would be kind of a slay.
That would be.
It's a little therapeutic.
It is.
Oh my god! Wait, we're onto something there.
Wait, but I'm not confident I know how to start it. I think at one point I did learn how to start it because you refused.
But now like, you're gonna learn right now.
I'm not quite confident I can start it again.
It's like me with Kale trying to put her lashes on. I'm like, she's gonna learn.
I'm never gonna learn. I'm sorry. I don't know how to put my own lashes on. Jennifer always has to do them for me. And then she's like, one day you're gonna have to learn. I'm like, why? Where are you going?
I'm like, it's good for you to know on your own.
I'm not gonna be there all the time. I'm like, okay, then I don't wear lashes when you're not here. Like, that's just it.
Like, ma'am.
I only put them on for special occasions, and on the special occasions, you're there. So then why do I have to learn?
I mean, I guess. I just thought it would be something
that's a requirement
to
my
have.
Friend. If you don't know how to put on fake lashes on me, then you cannot.
Then it's like you're out. I can't even put lashes on myself. Like, they're trash every time. But yeah, I had the little skipper dog, the little dog, whatever that was featured in the movie that like ate food and then pooped it out. I had that. A lot of Barbie toys, My Scene dolls, iconic. I don't know
what those are.
You don't know My Scene?
Mm-mm.
Mattel My Scene. I'm inserting picture here. You definitely do. They had movies and they had the game. It was like the game where online where you could do the nails and then you would go to the salon and you do her makeup.
No, I did like IMVU. I didn't do that one.
I was Star Doll also.
Star Doll. That's the one I did.
I was a Star Doll girl.
You put me on
strong. Star Doll, Build-A-Bearville. Build-A-Bears.
Build-A-Bear. I love my Build-A-Bear. I named her Isabella because that's what I wanted to change my name to when I was little.
I wanted to change my name to Nikki because of Nikki, the Black Barbie.
Oh, really? I don't know where I got Isabella from. But I wanted, like, I was sick of people messing up my name when I was little. So I would just tell them my name is Isabella. So, I don't know why I didn't stick with that. Now my name's Nicole.
Right. But that's because she's Snooki. Like, Kayla's Snooki.
I am Snooki. I love her. I love her.
Iconic.
I think she's so iconic. And now that, like, her and her mother era, like, that is me. I love her.
Everything. She's everything.
Here's a heated debate: Barbies versus Bratz.
Okay. So I was a Barbie girl, but I did have a couple Bratz. I just feel like Bratz were the ethnic Barbies.
Absolutely. I liked Bratz more than Barbie, honestly. I felt like they gave me more of a storyline.
Right. They did have better stories.
Because, like, I'm not that creative. I didn't have imaginary friends. Like, again, when I did my whole fashion designer thing, like, I'm more than positive all my designs look the same. Like, I'm not that creative. And I think it stems from, you know, this thing, like, where you close your eyes and, like, you say, picture an apple. I don't see anything. I see black. Are you one of those people that can, like, see things?
Very much. Like, if you were to describe something to me, like, I could see it.
Nope. I see black.
But see, that's why but it makes sense. Like, for my career, I need to be able to see with
like
nothing.
When they do those, like, meditation things where, like, you're on the beach. I see black. I don't see anything.
You can't see a beach?
I see nothing. I see the back of my eyelids.
It's about using your imagination and like
I don't have
being
any.
able to.
About it. I'm thinking about it, but I just don't see it.
That's so wild. We're gonna learn how to link that together.
No, it's a thing.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't see it.
That is so. See, like
if I were to say like picture a big red juicy apple and it's like really red, like crimson, and it has like a little star on it. I can describe all those things and come up with that, but I can't see it.
You literally said it, and I saw it.
I don't see nothing. I see the back of my eyes.
Black.
I don't see anything.
Learn something new every day.
So yeah, that's why I liked Bratz more, because they're like, it's built-in storyline. Okay, there's these friends. They all like their things. Okay, I'm going to go to soccer practice. I'm going to do this. I like fashion.
Yasmin, Sasha, Chloe.
Did you catch in the Barbie movie that the girls at the middle school, they were Bratz?
Oh,
her name is Sasha.
Oh my god!
And there was the white girl, the black girl, the Asian girl, and the little Latina girl.
That is so funny.
They were Bratz.
But Sasha's black, so they kind of missed the ball on that one. Yeah, the Hispanic one is Yasmin.
Yeah, they kind of missed the ball, but
okay,
that was what it was.
Then name her Yasmin, or maybe they don't want to be too brown nose.
I think so.
Too on the nose.
I think they just wanted to say like, "Hey, the Bratz." Chloe, because the girl's name was Chloe.
But Sasha's black.
Sorry, I didn't make the movie.
That is erasure.
Take that up with Greta Gerwig.
I am going to take it up with her. Honey, how are you going to make a film about empowerment and you're erasing black people?
Well, that comes to our last topic of the day. America has an originality problem.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Some serious problems with originality.
Hard issues.
This one, I keep seeing every ad I'm getting is for this, and it really grinds my freaking
I want to throw up.
What is it, you may ask? Blueberry milk nails. I'll say it again. Blueberry milk nails. What is that? What is this, Kalian? Yeah, it's baby blue. It's the color baby blue. What? I don't even understand it, because like blueberries are technically purple. So like if you would make blueberry milk, it would be purple. It wouldn't be baby blue.
I literally needed to meditate because
I just don't get it.
You guys.
Where did that even come from?
You guys, latest new trend. Sophia Richie's blueberry milk nails. These nails are trending all over. Dua Lipa was featured with blueberry milk nails. You mean she went to the darn nail salon and she said, I want blue nail?
She went to the Etsy. She went to Target, got an Etsy bottle, and that's what I'm asking. Is it these bitches are making this up, or is that the name of the color?
No, it's the name. They're claiming the name of the color to be blueberry milk. It's not like Essie, like Lincoln Park After Dark. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. I was just gonna say Lincoln Park After Dark.
Like, it's not that. It's not Funny Bunny or Bubble Bath or whatever the hell. No, it's literally they're just saying naming that color as blueberry milk nails. Get a grip on your life, okay? It's one thing to enjoy something,
but it's baby blue. Like, that's a color that exists.
I think because it is baby blue, but like you said, blueberry has like a hint of purple to it, and I think that's what's.
But it doesn't. The color they're saying is baby blue. It's not. It's not like a French blue. It's not anything.
And it's so light. It's so pastel.
Because it's baby blue. It's pastel blue. It's not blueberry milk. What does that mean?
I need everyone.
I'm gonna make blueberry milk, and I'm gonna show these bitches
what the color of what blueberry milk actually looks like.
Because you bitches are deluded, deranged.
Get a grip on your whole life right now.
What is that?
Here's the thing. You can enjoy the color. Enjoy the color, of course.
But just say baby blue. Why do we have to reinvent the wheel?
Hi, can I have light blue nails, please? But my problem isn't even that. It's like...
Because if I were to go to my local Asian lady and say, "Hey, can you do my nails?" "Oh, what color?" "Oh,
blueberry milk.
I want blueberry milk." She would look at me and say, "Get the fuck out."
What does that mean?
What does that even mean, Kayleigh?
But I think my issue with the whole blueberry milk BS is really just because Sophia Richie does it, just because Dua Lipa does it, just because your favorite celeb
But they're
does
not
something,
even calling it blueberry milk.
They're going to the nail salon saying, "Can I have light blue nails, please? Thank you." The end. They're not starting a Sophia.
They're not saying, "Look at my blueberry milk nails." They're saying, "These are my nails." And then the bitches took it upon themselves to be like,
"Oh my god, it's the fashion color of the summer." And you know what? I could understand it being like a color of the summer. Like I remember a couple summers ago, it was neon. So like neon nails were really in. So everyone was getting neon nails. Okay, cool. But what are they called? Neon nails.
Right.
Because that's exactly what they are.
Fluorescent. I don't even know. I can't even honestly think of anything that these bitches come up with. Like, for example, strawberry makeup. That's another thing I keep saying. One, what's the obsession with fruit? Two, why
are you guys deficient?
Like, are you projecting? Do you need to eat some more fruit? Like, I don't understand. Basically, if you don't know what strawberry makeup is, it's basically just a shit ton of blush. But they were calling it like frostbite makeup.
Let's go back to 2020. That was e-girl makeup first.
E-girl makeup, frostbite
where you put the
makeup, the little thing. I do it too. I have it on my nose, whatever.
Strawberry makeup.
Strawberry makeup. All it is just a shit ton of blush.
I just want to understand, when did Sophia Richie, Hailey Bieber, insert other basic white girl here, become the second coming of Christ when it comes to revolutions within the beauty space? They're not doing anything special or different.
Doing anything different.
Sophia Richie switched her hair part from a middle part to a side part. And the way, if you go on TikTok, I'm not even kidding. If you go on TikTok, there's floods of women being like, "I feel so seen. I've been wanting to switch my middle part to a side part for so long. And now that Sophia Richie, the next coming of Christ, has done it, I'm so grateful. I can do it now. And I'm so proud of my side part and this, and the third." Be effing original.
Be
original.
Be fucking for real.
These women are not reinventing the wheel by any means. Brownie lip, clean girl. Stop it.
Stop.
Just
stop.
Shut it down. Shut it down. I'm sick of it.
It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
I'm sick of it.
But my problem isn't with these women. It's with the people that hold them up on this pedestal. Like I said again, these girls aren't saying like, "Do this because I'm telling you, do this because whatever."
She just posts a little pic like
she's not doing this so that like people will like suck her dick for free. Like,
no.
It's these people that are like, "She's reinventing the wheel. She's doing this. She's doing that."
Guys, we're gonna go back to a side part now because Sophia Richie's doing a side part.
We're doing old money, coastal grandma. Just be fucking original for once. Like, think about your own thing.
How many times do we have to harp on this? Like, literally, Kim. All you have to do. We're not saying don't like these things. We never say that.
Right, you can like a trend. Like, you can like
incorporate it into your life.
I like that for me. I don't like this for me. I like this for me.
But can you stop acting like you've never seen this before?
Right. Insert
it's always been
flared
here.
Yoga pants. Oh my gosh, guys, I just found this new thing called flared yoga pants. Called what? No, flared leggings. Sorry, I always get that messed up.
Right. Because yoga pants is what it is.
It's
what's
weird.
going on?
I don't get it, guys.
Please, you want light blue nails? Go get
baby blue.
I don't need to be like, just got blueberry milk nails.
Grow up is what I say to
America
you.
has a problem. Like,
America
we're having an individuality crisis right now. If you couldn't tell, just a lot of people are just following the bandwagon and being sheep and doing whatever everybody else does. but does that work for you? Like, have you
Does it really
yourself in line to question if like whatever you're
subscribing
to?
Do I really like it?
Like, you don't have to.
You don't
need
have
to buy
to
1,200 bottles of skincare and 12 things of lip liner, brown lip liner with a gloss. Okay.
Oh wow.
You did it. You didn't invent that. That's not the first time you've seen it.
Nope.
Relax.
Your mama did it. Your mama did it before you.
And there's obviously trends come and go. They always come back.
Right.
Frosted eyeshadows back in. Right. Slay. Love that. Well, you're not going to be like, you guys, there's a new trend. And it's called icing eyes. It's called glazed donut eyes.
Glazed donut eyes. They're very obsessed with food.
Ice skater
glazed
eyes.
Donut, brownie lip, blueberry milk, strawberries. They like food.
Come on. Are you hungry? Maybe you just need a Snickers.
Go eat a sandwich, okay?
Maybe that's what's going to solve all the problems.
Cut the shit with the blueberries and the brownies and the strawberries.
And the this and the that.
Go eat some.
Bye.
Bye.
Leave us alone.
Well, turning into my fixation of the week.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Speaking of hunger,
I got quite a couple for you this week. Starting with Cocoa Pebbles.
Slay. That's a kill staple.
Not Crispies. No. Those are gross. Cocoa Pebbles.
They get soggy really quick.
Really quickly. And for bitches who like soggy cereal, you're sick in the head. Sick in the MF head.
No, you're nasty. I'm sorry.
The way I eat cereal in like record time.
Right.
I have to eat it fast because I like it.
Everyone thinks I'm weird. I pour the milk in first and the cereal second.
That was the question I was going to ask you. No, I do cereal first because of the soggy time.
That's why I do the milk first, because of the soggy time.
There's a spoon in the bowl already. The cereal is in there. I don't put the milk away after. It's straight milk and bowl, eat.
See, for me, it's milk first. Then I have time to collect everything else. So I can put the milk back. I can put the spoon in. Cereal on top. Munch, munch, munch. It's over.
But my thing is, for me, it's not about the milk. It's about the cereal. Because I'm not eating the cereal for the milk. I'm eating the cereal for the cereal. I'm just doing enough that there's milk to coat the entire portion. I'm the opposite. Right. So it's not about the milk. I honestly, sometimes I throw the milk away. I don't even drink
I love cereal. Sometimes when I was little, I would literally just put the cereal, stir that shit in, ladle the cereal out, and just drink the milk.
You're sick.
No. Also, I'm not really a cereal person. I like
cereal.
What were the top cereals in your house?
Cocoa Puffs. Like mine or like my parents? Because my dad likes cereal too. Overall,
what was always it in the pantry?
Cocoa Puffs for sure. My mom likes Cocoa Krispies. Gross. And my brother, because they like the mushy. They like literally. My brother would pour a bowl of cereal, go do something else, and come back. Yes,
that's vomit in a bowl.
That's nasty.
Ew.
I accidentally left cereal in the sink for a while. You dumped the milk out, and there was cereal in the drain. No. That's what my brother eats.
No, I can't.
Nasty. Cocoa Puffs for sure. Pops, I want to say. There's these ones, I think they're called Frogger, Frost. I don't know. I'd have to come back at you with that. Okay. What about you? What was your cereals? Did you even have cereal in your house?
No, literally.
Cheerios. You have Cheerios always.
No, I did.
Not Honey Nuts.
No.
Not Honey Nuts.
My mother is a health freak. Shout out to mom. So the only cereals we had in the house, Honey Bunches of Oats. Yeah. Regular.
Oh.
And then not honey. Well, obviously the honey one. That one.
Original.
Then, yes. And then we always had Cheerios. Regular Cheerios.
Regular. Like the ones for your heart.
Yeah, literally. And then cornflake. And guess what my favorite cereal is? Cornflakes.
Cornflakes. I like cornflakes.
But the way I ate it, the way I ate cornflakes, and maybe this is why I do milk first. I would get milk, then I would put sugar in the milk, stir that up until it dissolves. Then I would put the cornflake in because again, we're not doing there's no cornflake. It's regular cornflakes. So then the milk would be sweet enough. And then with the cornflake, and then that's why I do milk first. I think I just never got out of the habit.
Right.
But because you're not gonna put the cereal and then the sugar on top and then
I did that.
I never mix my cereal in the milk, if that makes I just need it to lay on top. I hate being in the milk.
Yeah, you dunk it so you get a bite and then you eat it.
It should just be on the bottom. Like the top layer of cereal gets no milk whatsoever.
See, I don't agree. Another one of my fixations, Reese's Puffs. Not Reese's Puffs. Sorry, still on cereal. Just like a Reese's
peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Reese's. You know, I used to say Reese's, and that's like a very Florida thing to say, Reese's.
Reese's? But I just realized,
it's
I
Reese's.
thought it was Reese's.
Because it's the guy Reese. It's his Reese's. Reese's. There's a hyphen.
Reese's. See, when I think of the song, though, I go Reese's cup, Reese's cup.
No, but the reason why I used to say Reese's was because it's Reese's Pieces. So I used to say Reese's, but it's Reese's.
Got it.
Yeah, but I'm very weird with my Reese's because I only eat one. There's 2 that come in a pack, but I only eat one. One is enough. And I brought one to the movies yesterday. I only ate one and I left it there. I was like, I'm done.
What about the minis? Do you think you'd like the minis more? It has to be the big one.
It has to be the big one. And I only eat one.
That's fair.
And it's not even, I'm not going to come back to it. Nope, it's over.
It's done. It's like, oh, well.
Yeah, I have to buy another one. I just eat the one. Another one, Sprite.
Sprite is fire.
I've been really into Sprite lately.
It's so
don't get me wrong. When I only buy Sprite from downstairs at my convenience store,
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna go to McDonald's and get a Sprite.
Although
sometimes that does hit, but no, only at my convenience store.
I remember before I was a Diet Coke fiend. Recently, I've been recovered, but before that, it was a McDonald's Sprite. In college, that's all. I would just go to the drive-thru to get a McDonald's Sprite because
if I'm sick,
they put battery acid in there.
If I'm sick, I need a Sprite
instead of ginger ale.
No, I never did ginger ale. I don't like it. That wasn't a thing. We did Sprite. That's what we did with soup.
Sprite and soup. We're ginger ale.
Sprite and crackers.
Actually, I'm a liar. We didn't do ginger ale. My mother would give me straight up ginger.
Ginger and water.
Organic house. I made ginger ale shots when I was sick a couple weeks ago.
Mm-mm.
Woo!
Ginger's spicy.
It's intense for sure.
But did you know that sometimes at restaurants, if you order a ginger ale, it's really just Sprite and Coke?
Yeah, you told me that.
I used to do
trade secrets.
When I worked at a fast food restaurant and people would ask for ginger ale, I would just give them Sprite and Coke. And it tastes just like it, let me tell you.
That's wild.
I tried it.
That's actually so crazy. But yeah.
What's your fixation of the week, Jen?
There's only one answer to this. And it is the bear.
Ooh.
So I do this thing. If you don't know, you'll know right now. Where people will hype things up. Right? And it's everywhere.
You got to do this or you're a loser.
Oh my God, guys, this album just dropped. This movie just came out. This blah, blah, blah just came out.
I'm honestly really surprised you watched Barbie.
Right. During this time. Because honestly, what I usually do is this. A year, 2 years will go by. Finally, I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta check that out.
I never got onto that.
Watch the show. Oh my God, this is amazing. Did you guys know this is so good? Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
4 years ago when it came out.
How many times I've told Jennifer, yeah, girl, we've been new. Where you been?
Yeah. But The Bear, season 1 was last year or the year before. I don't friggin' know. But the season 2 just came out recently-ish. Not really.
Not really.
And I was just I need a show to watch because I'm finished Sex and the City. And I was like, okay, I'm bored. I started The Bear and I was like, 1, anxiety. Then it was just a lot. But then I'm like, I have to say, this might be the best show I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Are you serious?
No, I'm not kidding. It is so beautifully orchestrated. Like, I literally can't get over it. Like, it's so freaking good. The way that they compile it, it's amazing. Like, it's literally, I'm not kidding, one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life.
No way.
And my favorite shows are Game of Thrones and New Girl. Very two different
very different vibes.
Two different vibes. But it's going up there. It's going up there.
Okay,
it's not better than New Girl.
And it's not better than Game of Thrones. In watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, but after that,
when that bag's closed, get back on.
So I finished Vanderpump Rule, guys. I'm all caught up. If you want to hear my thoughts, you can call me. But crazy. But I watched Based on a True Story. It's on Peacock with Kaylee. What's her name? Haley.
Oh, Kaylee Kyoko.
No, Haley. They have very similar names. I always mess them up.
Kuoko.
No, it's not her. It's not Lesbian Jesus.
Yes, I'm talking about the blonde one. Kuoko is the blonde one.
Haley Kuoko?
Yes.
The flight attendant.
Yes. Kuoko.
No, Kaylee Kuoko. That's Lesbian Jesus.
Yes. Kuoko, Cuoco, is the blonde one.
Flight attendant. Her name is Kaylee. Kaylee Kuoko.
Kuoko.
So then who's Lesbian Jesus? She must be Haley.
That's Haley Kyoko.
See?
Kyoko and Kuoko. Two different things.
Very similar. So yeah, Based on a True Story. I watched that in like a couple hours. Very good. You should watch that.
That's when it's like they're like murder mystery, like fiends.
Yeah, it's like true crime podcast, and like you should watch it. It's good.
So like Only Murders in the Building?
No, different. It's very similar. Honestly, it's very similar to The Flight Attendant. Actually, like very similar plotline. Yeah. Okay, what's your song fixation of the week?
So this song randomly popped up in my head, and listen, it might take you for a surprise, a couple of y'all, but most of you, absolutely not.
Let's just say her Florida. It's the South Florida and her showing.
My Ford pickup truck is showing. My Daisy Dukes are showing. Wanted by Hunter Hayes. A fantastic song. Fantastic. Song. It's so good. I'm not a country girl, obviously, but I can appreciate. I can dibble and dabble. You know, she's multifaceted.
I appreciate a country song. If I'm on the beach, sometimes a nice like country music, like country pop. I love me a country pop in the summer. I could get down.
Yeah, and it's very honestly like I only like music from specific time periods. So it's like honestly all the country songs I like are maybe from 2016, like only. And like there's only like 5. So and I just play those 5 on repeat.
I do like Hunter Hayes though. Those first 2 albums, I dig it. I don't know why.
I only know the 2 songs.
No, I know all of them. I went through a Hunter Hayes phase. I liked him a lot.
You did go. Yeah, that she was more into it than I was. I love Carrie Underwood though. Like that's a queen. Okay. She's a queen. I love her. Also, Country Girl Shake It For Me, my favorite country song ever to exist.
What is the name of that song, Jennifer? Do you know?
Country Girl Shake It For Me, girl.
What's it called?
I don't care. I don't know. Luke Bryan.
It's by Luke Bryan.
Luke Combs? Luke Bryan.
Brian. You don't know who
Too close. And they're in the same. That's the guy with the beard.
Yes. Congrats.
Okay, see, I know.
I didn't think you would know that. He looks stinky.
Coming for me. Yeah, he does.
He loves
He's
his
giving
wife,
posty.
He loves
Good
his
for him.
wife, though. Like, hard.
Happy
They, like, toured together. Like, she's his backup singer.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
We love a wife-hubby duo.
Right. Well, it's his show, and she just sings there with him.
I mean, get how you live it.
They're so in love. My song, thanks for asking.
Yes. I didn't even get to segue.
Oh, sorry. It's called Wickedest by Tamara.
It's the wickedest.
It's great. If you just like
it's amazing.
Go like this.
Tease me when you're begging for more. is so good.
It's so good. So check it out.
So good.
Check out our songs of the week. Also check out our socials. Instagram. TikTok. Facebook. All the things.
All of them.
Make sure you're liking our content. Make sure you're sharing our posts. Make sure you're telling all your friends. Make sure you're doing all the things.
And you can follow all those things at On Call Besties.
Beep, and you can follow Jennifer at
Jen Choke and Kayleigh at
Kayleigh_Dominguez.
Period. But it's been really lovely chatting with you, babes.
We have loved chatting with you. We will see you next week for another jam-packed opinion sesh.
You already know.
We gotta
go. So bye.